Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Real Talk Friday. I am your host, David Hittle, a realtor with United Real Estate Louisville. And if you like real estate, if you love real estate content, if you want to stay up to date with everything that is happening in the real estate market, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down in the right hand corner and so that you are aware of what is happening in our market, where our market is headed, and what you should be doing to keep up. But this week on Real Talk Friday, we're going to be talking about the top questions about selling your home this winter. So, if selling your home this winter is something that has been on your mind, you may be thinking or you may have some questions about what is happening. And there's no denying that the housing market is undergoing a shift this year and this season, and that may leave you with some questions about whether it makes sense to sell your house. Well, here are the top 3 questions that you may be asking and the data that helps answer them so you can make that confident decision. So the first question is, should I wait to sell? So even though the supply of homes for sale has increased in 2022, inventory is still at an all-time low. This chart that I have here shows you the difference between what a seller's market is versus a neutral market versus a buyer's market. And as you can see from the data, we today are in a seller's market, meaning that there is less than 6 months of inventory of homes on the market for sale. This data, of course, comes to us from the National Association of Realtors, and it shows just how far off we are from flipping to a buyer's market. So while buyers have regained some negotiation power as inventory has grown, you haven't missed your window to sell. Your house could still stand out since inventory is still so low, especially if you list now while other sellers are holding off until the holiday rush and the start of the new year. The second question you may have is, are there still buyers out there? So if you are thinking of selling your house but are hesitant because you worry buyer demand has disappeared in the face of higher mortgage rates, know that this isn't the case for everyone. While demand has eased this year, millennials are still looking for homes. A recent Forbes article expressed it this way. They said, quote, at about 80 million strong, millennials currently make up the largest share of home buyers at 43% in the U.S., according to recent data from the National Association of Realtors. Simply due to their numbers and the eagerness to become homeowners, this cohort is quite literally shaping the next frontier of the home buying process. And once known as the rent generation, millennials have proven to be savvy buyers who are quite nimble in their quest to own real estate. And in fact, I don't think it's a stretch to say they are the key to the overall health and stability of our current housing market. So while the millennial generation had been dubbed the renter generation, that namesake may not be appropriate anymore. Millennials are the largest generation, and they are actually a significant driving force for buyer demand in today's housing market. So if you're wondering if buyers are still out there, know there are still people who are searching for a home to buy today, and your house may be exactly what they are looking for. Another question that you may have going on is, can I afford to buy my next home? And that is an important question that needs to be answered. If the current market conditions have you worried about how you'll afford your next move, consider this. You may have more equity in your current home than you realize. Homeowners have gained significant equity over the past few years, and that equity can make a big difference in the affordability equation, especially if you are downsizing. So, with mortgage rates higher now than they were last year, Mark Fleming, the chief economist at First American, says, quote, homeowners in aggregate have historically high levels of home equity. So, for some of those equity rich homeowners, that means moving and taking on a higher mortgage rate isn't a big deal, especially if they are moving to a more affordable city. So the bottom line here is if you are thinking about selling your house this season, let's connect so you have the expert insights that you need to make the best decision possible today. And if that is something you need, please contact me, David Hittle, with United Real Estate Louisville today so that we can get you started on your journey towards homeownership. Have a great day.